This is a under the hood exclusive look into how I made the music and the visual for my latest track called The Escape that I worked on with my artist slash painter friend, Kieran. We had decided that we wanted to do something that was interactive between both of us as artists, me being a music producer and a musician, and her being a painter. We settled on having this virtual experience where while I was creating the music, she was painting the art, and she could hear what I was doing and I could see what she was doing at the same time. So it was almost like we were in the same room together. Of course, over Discord is where we did it, but it was almost like we were there with each other creating this art piece. We did do a little prep work to make sure that this experience had some type of direction. So we both settled on maybe 5 to 10 different pictures that I'll throw up here that kind of set the mood for the art and also the music. I think I had sent her a few tracks that I was like, yeah, I think I want to make some tracks that make me feel this type of way. So we had settled on almost like a music mood board and a visual mood board. So when we actually were sitting down and doing this in real time, we would have a little bit of direction, but still it was open-ended enough for us to go in any direction that we wanted to within the restraints of the mood we were trying to capture. Doing the piece in live time was super chill and super easy. I think mostly because of the prep work that we had done, and it came together quite quickly. I think the first thing I did was I laid down that chord progression and a few different sounds over it. I was just layering a bunch of different sounds, and she was just creating her piece, and it was a really fun experience. The real work for me almost started in the post-production of it, because a song can have so many different variations and so many different possibilities when it comes to the sounds that you choose, the arrangement that you choose. There's so many different directions you could take it. So I really just went crazy with it, probably too crazy, and came up with the most amount of ideas I could potentially come up with for this track, and completely fried my brain doing it. And at one point, I was at the point where I just stopped working on this and reapproached it, because this didn't come together in just one session and then a month later it was done. This took months. In short, I overproduced the heck out of it, and then I stripped back everything that I produced and stayed true to what I came up with during the live session, and made sure that I stayed true to what I created and the minimalistic idea, but also made sure that I maintained interest throughout the arrangement so that the listener can somewhat stay intrigued and not listen to the same loop over and over again. So when it comes to releasing this, we'll be releasing this through social media platforms, through YouTube, through SoundCloud if you want to listen, eventually on Spotify and other streaming platforms. But we are giving people the opportunity to collect it as a digital print using blockchain technology, specifically the Tezos network through Object.com, which is a marketplace for creating and selling NFTs. So we have 20 editions of this digital collectible or digital print that will sell at $10 a piece. And it's almost just like giving people the opportunity to buy a little piece of this story is something that's very intriguing to me as a creator, and I want to explore more possibilities in the blockchain and NFT and digital collectible sector because it's super fun, and I think it's a cool, fun way to interact with other people who may be interested in the things that I and my friends are creating. So that's something that I'm experimenting with, and I'm excited to create more with more people and give people more experiences that they maybe haven't experienced before. And that's what I think this was about. This was about doing something that was fun and interactive and out of the ordinary for me and for her. So yeah, that's a little under the hood story about how this all came together. So I hope you enjoy and stay tuned because I got more coming.